Hello everyone, welcome to Elliottwave.com YouTube channel. Today is January the 16th, and the chart of the day for today is oil, 60 minutes time frame. Now oil, to be honest, is pretty tough here in the larger time frame. Structure is quite messy. Okay, in the 1 hour, now if we just take a look at the 1 hour, the rally, it does kind of look impulsive, right? There is no question about that, and probably still can extend higher still. Currently looking to end with 5, and then once the wave 5 is complete, that actually will only end with 3 in the higher degree. So I'm going to zoom out, which should give us a better clue. But I think in the shorter cycle for now, I think the expectation, I think we will have a higher degree of being correct in the shorter cycle rather than in the long term, because the larger time frame still remains pretty choppy and pretty unclear. Okay, so for now in the shorter cycle, we're looking for more upside in an impulsive structure. But let me zoom out to give you the idea, and also the difficulty in oil right now. If I zoom out on the daily time frame, we're going to focus on this wave 2, wave 3, wave 4 here, which is the 5 waves rally. Now this entire move is just a subdivision of the wave 3 over here, right? So the most important thing is this black 2, black 3, and black 4. Everything else is the smaller degree subdivision. So if I zoom out on the daily, focusing on the black, this is my black 1 and black 2, which is the same as black 2 here. Now black 3 and black 4 here is not even visible on the daily time frame. That should be somewhere here, which technically might even, black 3 might still be in progress. It's possible. If you look at the daily, it does seems like possible that we are still within the wave 3. That is also possible. And if that's the case, then you will have a bit more upside left with a 3 and a 4, depending whether 3 and 4 already ended or not. If 3 and 4 in the black has not ended, then you will have a few more high, 1 and then 2, and that will be only ending 3 here, which starts from here. We got this 1 2 and then another 1 2, so it's a nest from November 18. So you can see how tricky it is. You look at this entire movement here is very, very messy. So you got another 4 and a 5. Now if the 3 and the 4 already end, then you will only get a few more high, right? So it doesn't matter whichever you call 3 and 4 already ending or not, you will still get a few more high anyway. It's just that the other is you will extend even more if the 3 and 4 in the black has not ended. Okay, so if you take a look here, let me zoom out like this. So we had this major top here at $130 back in 2022, and then we got this sell-off. Since 2023 we've been sideways. We never really broke below this 2023 again, but at the same time the movement here is pretty sideways, right? Now this, you can argue this is a 5 waves, right? Maybe it is a 5 waves, but the problem now, if if you look at the shorter cycle especially, now look at this pullback here, 1 2, technically it's only 3 waves, right? So technically it is, in a way, it has a sign of possible more upside because a 3 is down, and then it does look like a 5 ways up here, right? So yeah, it does seems like to suggest we can see another leg up, but the only issue here is this one. The only issue is this one, which you can force it, but it's not really ideal. This one here, that's the primary issue here. Now this one, it kind of looks like a 3 waves, 1 2 3, right? Now again, if you want to force it, probably you can force this to be 5 waves, but it's not ideal because again, it kind of looks more like a 3 rather than a 5, this rally here. If you force it, then you put 1 2, and then maybe 3, 4, which is not really looking good. But if you don't have any other option, then that's probably the only option. So if I don't force anything, then that looks to me like a 3 waves. So then that means if you want to, if that's 3 waves, then right, if this is 3 waves, then basically we are not yet ready to completely rally to the upside, because we need to have an impulsive rally in order to suggest that we have started a new bullish leg, right? Now you can see right here, you might say, well, can we count this as a flat, in which this is called with 1, and then you have A, B, C. But the problem is we have a new low here, so this is actually a 3 waves here. 1, 2, 3. That's what it looks to me. So we got the 3 is up, and then a 3 is down, which almost retested this low, and then you got impulsive rally up now. So what it looks like, based on that structure that is starting from September, what it looks like suggests that most likely we are not ready to reverse completely to the upside and start a new bullish leg because of this impulsive structure here from the lows. So what could possibly happen then, I would say, then we could be, let's say if we are more bullish, we don't think it's going to go down again and break below 63 anymore. But then because this rally is still can be considered as a corrective, we could still be in a messy sideways sort of triangle like this. So if you're going to ping ponging back and forth until we basically finish with the corrective, sideways, like a triangle like sideways, then after that maybe then we can have a chance to break to the upside if we're not going to break below 63 again. Okay, but what I'm trying to say here is I would like to be bullish, because I don't think oil is going to go to 0, right? I mean, it did go to 0 at some point during the COVID-19 crash, but I don't think that will ever be repeated, right? So I would like to be bullish, because I'm bullish commodities overall, but this rally here makes it difficult to basically truly switch to the more bullish count, right? So as a result, shorter cycle, this rally, it looks incomplete. You got this 1, 2, and then it looks like we have a few more high, and that's the only thing that I can say that most likely is going to happen, is that in the shorter cycle you should see more upside. But as to the regards on the longer term, I think it's going to be still need some time to decide what's going to happen, right? I think there is a clear there is a possibility that this rally here is just an ABC flat, right? ABC flat, and then go back like this again and continues to switch back and forth, up and down in a messy way here in the next few months. So that's the long term. But in the shorter cycle, it does kind of look like we should see more upside, because this one here, if you look at it, this is 1, 2 here, and then you got 1, 2 again, and then this is only 3 here. So you got to have at least 1 more high here, or 2 more high before ending the cycle. All right, so that's the update here for oil. If you want to get more updates on oil or any other commodities, Forex, indices, stocks, feel free to check our service. We have 14 days trial, and the link is in the description of the video. See you all again next time, and have a nice day, everyone.